That's beautiful. My name is Jack Tolman, and I am entering my 30th year for the Norwood School Department as Manager of TV and Video Services, and I'm also the Executive Director for Norwood Community Media. My role for the school department is a support staff person system-wide, from preschool all the way up to anything that comes under the superintendent's requests. That could include producing video programs, sound systems, and classroom media. For Norwood Community Media, I look at myself as being the person who thinks ahead what we're going to do in a month from now, 2 months from now, some of the big projects, and I let the full-time staff handle the day-to-day activities. I originally went to school to learn about the record business and the recording industry, and I had to take a video class as an elective, and that was my step into the video production world. And I ended up back in Norwood. I was working for the New England Patriots doing instant replay, and the principal, George Yusevich, was the announcer. And there was a slot opened up in the TV studio at Norwood High, and that's how I came back to Norwood. The best thing I like about working here in Norwood and for the school department is every single day is different. I'm working on different projects, I'm videotaping different stories. Every single day is different, and I think that's why I've been here for my whole career. Yes, I would have to say I'm a townie. I was born in Norwood Hospital. I attended Norwood High School. And I also married someone from Norwood who was born in Norwood Hospital, so I think that qualifies me as a actual bona fide Norwood townie. The most important people in my life, I would say, are my family, my wife Laura and my 2 boys, Declan and George, as well as my own family growing up, my mother, Betty Tolman, and all my brothers and sisters. I do work a lot, but what I've been doing lately, the past few years, is to relax. I've kind of started a hobby, kind of collecting vintage audio, hi-fi stereo equipment, and that just kind of, helps me pass the time, looking through old equipment and actually looking at old vinyl records as well. In terms of vacation, I think one of my best locations is Aruba. We've been there twice. It's relaxing, and every single day is the same. Nice. Some of my favorite spots in town would definitely have to be the steak tips at Conrad's. You can't go wrong with those. And afterwards, I really like getting a good large ice cream at Furlong's Ice Cream. If I had to give myself some advice from 15 years ago, it probably would be to do some smart investing with some of these stocks like Apple and Chipotle. Whoever thought that some of those companies, the stocks would go through the roof? So if I had a crystal ball looking back 15 years ago, I probably would have tried to invest in the right companies. Working in Norwood High, I've seen a lot of teachers who I really have a lot of respect for and look at them as actual role models, not to myself, but as well as the students here. They're passionate about their profession, they really care about teaching and their connections with the students. I really look up to the teachers who were just here and they were born to teach. I would say the best day of my life is when Laura and I got married. I knew early on when we started dating that we were going to get married, and it was just such a special day, and I'm just a lucky guy to have somebody who is as special and as caring as Laura. My first job was washing dishes at the Golden Stair restaurant, which was located right across from the Walpole Mall. And it was my very first job, and I realized that, you know, if you wanted to make some money, you had to find a position, and washing dishes was the entry level back then. For some reason, I have a knack to remember who sang what song, what label it was on, what the flip side was. And in terms of music trivia, I don't know why it comes easy to me, but it does. Right now in my work, I'm excited for the challenge to see how social media is going to change the way we deliver our content. That is something that excites me because I like challenges, and I'm ready to tackle that one. And in terms of personal, I'm looking forward to having great health, Laura's health and my boy's health, and just being healthy and safe. My first car was a Toyota Corolla SR5, I think it was called, and it was cool because it had these lights that pop up on the hood. I won tickets on the radio to see the Moody Blues in 1978, and I was 15 years old. It was at the Boston Garden. My favorite movie has to be the hockey movie Miracle. That is just, every time it's on, I just suck right back in and I watch the whole thing. I would say my favorite sport would be hockey. Growing up, my father called me Jack the Bull because I was just a bull in a china shop. I got the most stitches. I was just all over the house, so I was just Jack the Bull. I really don't have a favorite book, but what I really do like to read is autobiographies of musicians and people in the music business. That's easy, chocolate chip cookie dough. To this day, I still like waking up on Christmas morning. This is a good one because it is a play on the old Norwood accent, because I really like Butterfingers.